walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Hawkeyes will kick it away first. Coming out with it, it's Mark. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone and he's knocked down at the 10. So Michigan State's offense will go on the attack first. We've got a battle that you two are going to love, and so is everybody else for that matter. High-octane offense, stone-wall defense. As they say, something's got to give, Jesse.
Yeah, this is a classic example here of the unstoppable force versus the immovable object, right? Something has got to give, and you really got to dive into the X's and O's in a game like this because every single individual matchup on the field matters when these two teams play each other.
Yeah, and these are just fun, right? Like great versus great. Like who's going to win? What style's going to prevail? Both these teams have been able to impose their will week after week on their opponents. Now, high-powered matchup. Who's going to get the win?
Blasted as he lets it go. Got his man to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll keep it on the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Give to the running back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Childs. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
That quick slant is a hard ball to adjust to and make your quarterback look good. If you throw it behind me and I'm coming down the line of scrimmage, I really don't have a chance to adjust and try to make my quarterback look good. He's got to miss that thing low or high. He can't miss it behind me.
Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. He wants to throw it. The screen, he's got wheels. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. So Iowa's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Let's talk for a minute about Iowa. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll start this drive with an end around. Oh, he's got some space. Coming out, it's packing from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking for a man. It's Childs. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
And the Spartans come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. So first down here as they go back to work. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
We've seen really nice balance here on this drive. Quarterback's 3 for 3. He's picking this defense apart. They've also run the ball well, too, and here they are down close to the goal line.
Touchdown, Spartans! They put the first points on the board. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going to the running game. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. It's complete to the right. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Brown will throw it. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. All right, guys, let's talk Iowa. A big-name running back, always a great get and recruit. recruiting world. Four-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on 2nd down. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and goal. Going up top again. Touchdown, Iowa! Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Back to pass, it's Childs. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll leave it with him. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 after the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got him. Let's talk for a minute about Iowa. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. You play so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition in college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
Fires to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Man, tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop them? Do you have someone who has the physical dimension?
There he goes! And the ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Hey, it was a good run, right?
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Bringing the heat. Got his man on the right. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Under fire. Took a shot as he threw. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. The Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. It's a running room, and you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Hawkeye!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Spartans are in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Childs. It's complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. He'll throw on third down. Takes the easy completion. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Spartans decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete on the right side. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Catch in the middle. It's Phillips. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Brown wants to pass. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field. And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in East Lansing.
And the Spartans will kick it away to start the second half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Dumps it to the back. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Gill. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Here's a heat. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Got it in the middle. It's Phillips. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Fires to the tight end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. They're looking for an advantage to the right. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Will throw it. Snagged out of the air. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. From the gun, give on the inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Catch in the middle, it's Phillips. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll give it to the back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. The Spartans are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. From deep in their own end, they'll throw it. He's got an open man. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Parachek. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. Dropping back, it's Childs. Fires it incomplete.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Got some room to run. After making the interception, ran that thing back to the 18-yard line.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for space, it's Patterson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Wideout trying to get it in. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa! Fired in from the red zone for the score. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Childs. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field, catches the defense off guard.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Kelly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Wants to throw again. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens and they get out of sync and they don't make big plays. But, man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field. So
they got him. It's a sack. And what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but he couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Brown wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gill. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
The linebacker's showing off a little bit of athletic ability, playing some man coverage. A lot of times those guys don't play this all the time, so you see them kind of get nervous and a lot of times get that pass interference.
Turning it on. Oh, what a cut. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
On the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's McCray. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Childs. Safe little shovel pass. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going up top here late in the game. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Spartans will have it 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man quickly. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Here's the pressure. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This
touchdown, Michigan State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner.
The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Defense falls on. Going to be a turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Brown will throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Hawkeye! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They stretch this lead here in the 4th, and now they're closing in on their 9th win of the season. These guys are starting to separate themselves a little bit now, and it could get ugly if there's no answer coming up.
Nail, meat, coffin. You know, we're supposed to keep everybody involved in this game, right? Keep them excited, a reason to tune in. Well, I don't got one. This is over.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man out of the backfield. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great. And they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll start this drive with a pass. Unleashes one deep. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
And you want to still be aggressive. A lot of times aggressiveness is what gets you a lead, but at the same time, man, we got to take care of the football. We can't make dumb mistakes time and time again. You still are winning. I don't know if you know that. Look up on the scoreboard. You're still in the lead.
Finds his tight end. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.